Everybody's talking about Seraph nonstop. Seraph, Seraph, Seraph. Sir, do you have a key? Can I please have a key? Where's the keys? Honestly, I haven't seen this much, hello, key, please. Can I get in? I haven't seen this energy since, like, Axie Classic. I feel like it's a time machine to 2 or 3 years ago when everyone was trying to get an Axie scholarship, except now, instead of scholarships, it's just getting in at all into Seraph. This game has so much hype. And by the way, someone said in a comment last time I talked about this game, I was mispronouncing the name. How am I supposed to say it? Seraph? Seraph? Like, what other way is there to pronounce it? If I am saying it wrong, I'm not really comprehending how. Just going to put that out there. Sorry if I'm somehow mispronouncing it, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure if that. Someone tell me if I'm saying it wrong. Everyone wants to get into Seraph. What is Seraph? In case you don't know, Seraph is a really good on-chain Diablo 2 style game. If I was going to be a little bit blunt, I would call it a Diablo 2 clone. It's very much a faithful recreation of the Diablo 2 experience with, of course, new content, new story, new characters, all original, IP and storylines and characters, but the gameplay structure, very Diablo 2. They've had a few playtests, and I talked about this in a video recently, like a month ago, as well as in my Here's the Alpha video at the end of March, early April, basically saying the next Seraph playtest was going to enable play to earn, and that it seemed like that might be juicy. Well, that playtest is here. Play to earn is in the game, or to use more accurate language, the secondary marketplace is activated. NFTs are dropping. You can buy and sell on-chain items in the game, which means if you can grind them and sell them in a certain way, you might be able to play to earn. Is it good, though? How good is the play to earn? Listen, it takes a while. I actually think Seraph's play to earn is good, that it's kind of gated behind a bunch of work. First thing you have to do, let me explain this. You have to complete the campaign, which is a 10-act, maybe 11 acts. I think it's 10 acts in the main campaign. I'm actually almost done with it. I'm like level 52 right now. It's around level 60 when you finish it. Once you complete the campaign, then you run end game dungeons. There's all these wacky names like the Void something dungeon. I don't know all the specifics. This is just a general explainer. This is not a specific, like, exactly what to do kind of explanation. So you run some end game dungeons. You farm NFT gear as well as maps, which give you access to other dungeons, like one-off tickets to do certain dungeons. I believe that's also how Path of Exile does, like, a certain kind of end game content. And then you can also find something called soul shards, which are used in some way to upgrade your character, and you have to get at least 20 of those to sell them as a bundle on the marketplace. I heard at least a day or two ago during the initial frenzy of this playtest that soul shards, a pack of 20, was selling for about 0.04 ETH, around 150 bucks, something like that, maybe a little less. I don't know if that's still the case. These prices are always very up and down early. But yeah, you farm that stuff, and then the only other thing you need to do is buy a $50 item called a stall, and I think that's just a sunk cost. You just lose that money's gone. That goes to the game. But that lets you access the marketplace, at which point you can buy and sell. So you get your stall, you get to the end of the game, you farm some stuff, and then you can sell it or buy it or whatever. And the reason other people will buy your stuff is to upgrade their character. So it's a pretty interesting loop, and what really matters is that the game is just really freaking good. So this is what it looks like right away, just good vibes. I am in windowed mode for just computer reasons, so sorry for the ugly gray bar on top, but this is my barbarian, and we're going to jump right in just to show you a quick 1 minute of just what the game looks like. Not going to do like a gameplay segment, but just to give you a quick idea, Diablo style skill tree. I think I was upgrading my frenzy axes, making that a little bigger with my flying axe build. You got your character over here. You got your map. I'm on Act 9. You can see these other acts. Every one of these acts, of which there's 10, I'm not sure. There's Chapter 1. I think there might even be more, but I have 10 at least for the main campaign. Every single one has different content, different areas, different quest lines. You're not in the same town over and over. 10 acts, 10 different sets of content. It's the most content I think I've ever seen in an on-chain game, especially that's not a card game. Let me quickly just show you like one moment of combat just to give you a little taste of that. We're not going to do much, again, it's not a gameplay video, but just I feel like if I try to explain that it's good, it's gonna be like, okay, sure, Flux, sure it is. But if I just show you this like right away, this is an on-chain game. I mean, compared to, no offense, but like compared to the stuff we were doing, I'm getting roasted, bro. Get me out of here. I can't get out. I'm stuck. No. Hold on, I have to use my abilities. So I use my thing, and then this guy. I think we're good. Got my whirlwind. Kill these dudes. I wasn't ready, but there you go. Boom. This area has like lightning attacking me at all times. Let's go back to the safe zone. It's like a really solid game. It's just like Diablo 2 on chain, but it's the best thing because it's tons of original content. And I think we're entering the era of games with a lot of content. Like this game, along with some of the card games, in particular Champions TCG that I'm partnered with, and then like I don't even like comparing Seraph to Big Time, it's wild. Big Time has no content compared to Seraph. Sorry, I'm not Big Time catching strays. Big Time has no content compared to Seraph. And you guys know I like Axie Classic. I actually have a little nostalgia for the beginning of my on-chain grind as a scholar, but if you look at Axie Classic compared to Champions, or even look at Modern Gods Unchained, well, we can throw them a bone, like so much more content, right? So like we're in an era where games are delivering a lot more content compared to the stuff from like 3 or 4 years ago. And of course, to Axie's credit, Classic has added features like guilds and all kinds of stuff. Curse Coliseum is awesome. I'm not down. I still like Axie Classic. I'm just using it as an example because it's had the same set of cards with no expansions since it launched. They've done balance updates, but no new cards. Instead, they did Axie Origin. So it's like not a lot of content, So seeing Seraph have 10 acts, all original stuff, and then the end game, I'm pretty sure, is like a third act. Like, it's so much content, so many different builds, 4 different characters, which each have a variety of builds, a 5th character on the way. Druid's not playable yet. There's just so much going on. So yeah, I'm buying into the Seraph hype. I'm not giving any numbers on how much you might have to spend or how much you might earn because I don't know the specifics. I'm actually still working my way to the end game. I should be getting there today, but you should get into Seraph, go into the chats, start looking for a code, and if you're in Flux Corp in our Discord, I got you. I'm going to have some extra codes for the core crew, so just go in Discord and ask me there. I told Oscar he gets the first code. Shout out to Oscar the dog. After that, I'll start rolling the dice, whatever, to give more codes to people. Also, shout outs to Kingman TV, shout outs to the Kingdom of Light. I've been doing this grind as my internship in the Kingdom, just a joke, but really excited for Flux Corp to be teaming up with Kingdom of Light, collaborating. I have a lot to learn from King and how he's built his community. Dude's a beast. So shout outs to everybody who I've been talking to, getting advice, but especially to King for all the help. Thanks a lot, man. That's all I got to say on this one. So thanks for watching. Flux signing out.